Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nidhi Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Nirvishesha Shunya Dipasyantate Sakarine Joy Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim. Yat krupatam ham vande Shri Guru Dinatarine. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for joining the Bhagavad Gita recitation.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
So we'll see today verse number 20 of chapter 3. Karmaneva hi samsiddhim
Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim
astita janakadaya
astita janakadayaha
lokasangraham mevapi
lokasangraham evapi
sampashyan kartum arhasi
sampasyan kartamargasi
karmaneva hi samsiddhim
karmanaiva hi samsiddhim
astitha janakadaya
astita janakadayaha
lokasangraham mevapi
lokasangraham evapi
sampashyan kartum arhasi.
sampasyan kartamargasi.
So please chant.
कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम् आशिता जनकादयः लोकसङ्ग्रहम् एवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि.
Hare Krishna, I will also chant.
Yeah, Mataji, please.
Yeah. One second. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim ashita janaka daya loka sangram ivapi sampasyan kartum arhasi. Okay.
Very nice, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, translation and purport. Kings such as Janaka attained perfection solely by performance of prescribed duties. Therefore, just for the sake of educating people in general, you should perform your work. Purport. Kings like Janaka were self-realized souls. Consequently, they had no obligation to perform prescribed duties in Vedas. Nonetheless, they perform all prescribed activities just to set examples for the people in general. Janaka was the father of Sita and father-in-law of Lord Ram. Being a great devotee of Lord, he was transcendently situated. But because he was king of Mithila, a subdivision of Bihar province in India, he had to teach his subjects how to perform prescribed duties. Lord Krishna and Arjuna, the Lord's eternal friend, had no need to fight in the battle of Kurukshetra, but they fought to teach people in general that violence is also necessary in situation where good arguments fail. Before the battlefield of Kurukshetra, every effort were made to avoid the war, even by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but the other party was determined to fight. So, for such a right cause, there is necessity for fighting. Although one who is situated in Krishna consciousness may not have any interest in the world, he still works to teach people how to live, how to act. Experienced people in Krishna consciousness can act in such a way that others will follow. This is explained in the following verse. So here Krishna is continuing to explain about the Karma Yoga, why Karma Yoga is best suited for Arjuna and not the renunciation of war. He should do his karma. So the next last few verses we saw, right? A self situated person, he's satisfied within, so he does not have any prescribed duty to be done for this world. and he has the pleasure within, he's happy within, so you don't need anything from anyone. So Krishna told Arjuna that for this reason you work without any attachment. So any attachment means without any desire for sense gratification or enjoying ourselves. You work like this. So the question will come, then why we should work if we don't need anything, if we are self-satisfied, if we have everything, we can enjoy within, then why we have to work? So that question that may arise to anyone. So here Krishna is now answering that question, and he is giving example of Janaka, so who is father of Sita, and because he is father of goddess of fortune Sita Devi, so he is situated in the transcendental position just for this pastime, Lord's pastime as Sri Ram. He came as father of Sita. So then, but he was king of Mithila, and he is called Rajarshi. So a person, a king who follows the Shastra, who follows the Vedas, is Rajarshi. So he is king also, but he is Rishi also because he knows Vedas and he follows the Vedas. So Janaka was transcendentally situated, but still he ruled the kingdom. He carried out all his duties. And the perfection of Janaka's life, we can see that he is um, directly participating in the pastimes of Supreme Lord. So that is the perfection when anyone, any devotee can join the Lord in the pastimes or leelas some way or other. So Janaka's life was perfect, but still he was king. He was in the role of king, so he executed all his duties, though he was not attached to any kingdom or money or power, anything. But still he did his all the duties. So Krishna here giving the example that. I'm not just telling you this or Krishna that you should act without attachment and be self-situated. There were devotees in the past who had already done this and they have achieved the perfection already. So I'm telling you that you also work like this because you are also kshatriya. So you should also work like this. And why you should work? So like now Arjuna is telling Krishna is telling Arjuna the example of Janaka because Janak Maharaj uh, worked like that. Now he is giving his example. See, this devotee has achieved perfection by working like this. So similarly, Arjuna, you should act so that people in general can see you, the great warrior or the unconquerable Arjuna, how he fought the war without attached to it. So that itself is a great example or great motivation or inspiration for people in general. So he's saying that you should act. You should looking at your act or your life and your way of working. General people will get knowledge how to act in this world, but not get attached to this world. So now Krishna, that's why telling to Arjuna that you should act without any attachment. So this is there is we have seen many sports people, right, who are famous, very famous people in games like say football. If we say famous number one footballer, I don't know, maybe Messi or somebody, or in cricket also, in some basketball also. There are many players who are famous. So what they do, they on their clothes, yeah, their clothes are sponsored. They on the clothes there are advertisements like some companies like Nike or Adidas. They sponsor their clothes and they have their symbols on their clothes. So what is this? This is endorsement that this person is using our products, right? So this is one way of um, giving assurance to the people in general that Oh, the leadership position person, or a person who is famous or who is expert in his activity, he is using our products. So then people in general will see that and say, oh, if he's using that, we should also use that. That's the general tendency. That's the way of thinking of general people. So the similarly way Arjun Krishna is telling Arjuna, you should act so that people get inspiration and education from you. So it's a type of setting up a brand, right? So he's setting up a brand. How Arjuna acted. So, and that's true, right? When we read Bhagavad Gita, we also take example of Arjuna, how he acted for Krishna without any desire. So Krishna told Arjuna to act, and Arjuna acted like this. That's why he is in example, or he is the ideal which devotees try to follow as being Krishna's good friend and joining with Krishna. So that's the inspiration. So now he in next few verses, Krishna will also tell why how these general people or people in general they get inspiration, and how a person who is a expert or who has some extraordinary skills from apart or who stands out from the general people should act, and how the general people will follow him. So that Krishna will tell in the verses which we will see from tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Okay, any comments or reflections after reading Bhagavad Gita today or today's shloka? It was nice reading continuously Bhagavad Gita for 3 hours. It gives a really different experience and feeling just to hear the Bhagavad Gita. It's very nice. Thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for today. Thank you very much for everything.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much to you too.
Much. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Hare
so much.
Krishna.
Krishna.